Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews. So, I feel that this is necessary to tell my fans this, especially the newer subscribers, because I don't think that they have seen my older content. Some of them probably have, but anyway. The Snyder Cut is upon us. And the Geeks and Gamers team, Ryan Kinnell, Lethal Lightning, and Uche Nwari, they just scored a major and very cool achievement where they will be interviewing Zack Snyder on Uche's channel, which I will put that or link to that video in the pinned comment. And all the proceeds are going to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. I have been a Snyder Cut fan since I heard that the Snyder Cut was being called for. I knew what happened to Zack Snyder's daughter. I followed all that stuff. And it is a shame that this is what it took, or that a tragedy of that kind is what it took to get this version and vision of Zack Snyder's out here for us. I may not be the most vocal Snyder Cut fan on Twitter. A lot of my fellow Release the Snyder Cut folks or friends have been way more vocal than I have. But there is a reason behind that. And that reason is this. Every time I am reminded of what happened to Zack Snyder and his family and what his daughter did, I am reminded of one of the more darker things that happened to me. For those of you who know my channel, have been with my channel for the past couple of years, you know what I'm talking about. For those of you who don't, I was accused in 2017 of very heinous crimes which caused me to be unjustly incarcerated because there was no evidence supporting any of the charges. And I was put in there for 9 months. Now, most of you know I am on the autistic spectrum. I am ADHD. I have gone through a lot of stuff in my life. But jail, for somebody like me, is a very dangerous environment. Because you suffer assaults there. You are verbally abused by not just other inmates, but sometimes even deputies, especially considering the charges that were levied against me. And there were times that I contemplated ending my life, committing suicide. This is not something I talk about openly, but I decided that I should talk about it. And yes, that is why the AFSP is a very worthy and noble cause, because it does help. It does help. In that live stream of Uche's, all the proceeds will be going to the AFSP. They've raised over $10,000 so far, and the stream hasn't even started. It will start on the 17th. But as for my situation, every time I would see Release the Snyder Cut and whatnot, I was always reminded of those very dark moments in my life, not only while I was in jail, but even after I was released when the charges were dropped. Because I was looked at differently by friends and family. Family avoided me. Friends looked at me differently. And it hurt a lot. And there were times that I considered ending my life again. But I didn't, which is why I'm still here, and it was thanks to other friends and whatnot, and also in part to myself, digging myself out of that muck of depression, that I am able to be here now. So yeah, every time I see the Snyder Cut hashtags and the AFSP hashtag, even though it's a very positive thing, for me it is always a constant dark reminder. I am not saying that it is by any means a negative thing or that I am blaming anyone or anything. I want that to be clear. It's just those constant reminders make me on edge and put me off a lot. I mean, I have used the hashtag myself, but then I had to force myself to contend with those or reliving those moments. It's not easy, folks. It really isn't. But anyway, I just felt that I needed to get this video out there. Zack Snyder, I am looking forward to your original vision being shown. And folks, go over to Uche Noiri's channel. I will leave that link down below on the pinned comment. Give what you can to the AFSP. Because the suicide rate has increased dramatically since COVID-19 has happened. And I think that people need to know that there is hope. That there is a brighter light at the end of this dark tunnel. So yes, please give what you can, even if it's only $1. Give what you can to the AFSP fundraiser. Anyway, folks, this has been Orange Hat Reviews. Stay humble.